Darkeset Dungeon 2, the Inn Guide, aka how to Respite properly. Let's not waste time, let's go. The first thing that you'll see when you arrive at the inn after the end of every map is quirks, positives and negatives that you're gonna get. That would be the travel luck and the amount of loading, as well as the map you're currently in, so on and so forth. The first thing that I recommend doing is checking out the type of the inn you're in. Some have discounts, some have positive relation chance, some give some negative things, some give stress relief, some give healing, and so on. So check the inn first you're currently in. Check the inn you're in. So after the travelogue and after the type of inn, the first thing that how you'll prepare and what you'll do is checking out the route. I do it like that and I never forget to do a single thing when I'm in the inn. The route that you would like to pick if you're a beginner is always where the candles are. If you got enough candles and you unlocked all upgrades, of course, you're gonna hunt for trinkets and mastery points. Maps, for example, that provide additional academic caches, academic studies, or creatures then, they are extremely rare and also extremely valuable on your run. So pay attention what type of map you're gonna play. It doesn't matter whether it's the Tangle or the Sprawl. What matters is the modifier for the maps, nothing else. Check and see if you can get some rich map. Lock in the map you wish to play on, and then we use mastery. Reallocate points. You got how to reallocate points in my guides and so on. What I can say here, usually the most important thing for the first map, and that applies nearly for every team composition, you always have a tank or two. Okay, a leper, man-at-arms, carcass hellion, and everyone basically that possesses taunt. What you'll need is to upgrade, always upgrade, one skill with a taunt, always, and one AoE skill that deals damage, okay, to multiple enemies. That's the most important thing to upgrade when you start the run in the very first inn. The rest doesn't matter that much. I told you what is most important and how you'll never fail. Taunt and AoE damage. Remember where to put those 2 points. After we're done with the mastery, the next thing that we need to do is the provisioner, and this is the most important thing. The first thing that you will always check are trinkets. So if there is a trinket that gives flat positives without negatives, okay, like this one, flat damage, flat crit, flat HP, flat stress resist, it's an instant buy. You do not look anything else. So this is an instant buy. After you check out trinkets, the next thing that you will gonna do is check out pets. Why pets? Every pet has a different passive, okay. One requires road gear, the other one requires food gear, the other one requires scouting gear, the next one requires luxury gear. And as you stack, okay, here in the Stagecoach it says scouting gear, medical gear, food gear, road gear. As you stack up, for example, scouting gear, it gives 2% crit chance per scouting gear. So every pet is different. So it's not like whether you're gonna, like you like medical gear and now you're gonna buy medical gear and you just got a pet with a scouting gear, for example. You want to buy scouting gear, no matter if it's bullshit or not. You want scouting gear, okay. In this case we cannot buy because I bought the trinket. It has more value, it's 20% flat damage. But if there were only blue trinkets here, you would insta buy scouting gear and equip on your Stagecoach. The next thing that you need to do is check out torches. You got radiant torches and infernal torches. Yellow radiants are easy mod, infernal blue purple torches are hard mod in the game. No torch would be the normal mod, simple as that. So after we're done with trinket checks, with flames checks, with pets and with Stagecoach, then we're gonna go to the Wainwright and we're gonna apply the torch, we're gonna apply the pet, and we're gonna apply the Stagecoach item, if we have one. Make sure to always keep bubbles to repair your Stagecoach on every next inn. It is very important to have maximum amount of wheels and maximum amount of armor. That's everything you need to know about the Stagecoach. And of course, if you want to access the confession boss, or better say main chapter boss, you will need to kill a lair boss. Lair bosses are bosses that are on specific maps: the Shroud, the Tangle, the Sprawl, and the Photor. So now, once we're done with these 4, the next thing that we're gonna check is the inn items. For the first inn, the only valuable item is those that remove negative quirks. This, okay. There are 2 items that can remove negative quirks. We're gonna check them out a bit later. Now we just talk. So you only and only buy an inn item that's going to remove a negative quirk and nothing else. I don't care if you like damage and crit. I don't care if you think how it's good to have bleeding on a specific map, bleeding resist or burn resist. It's not, okay? You're wasting your resources. The only way how and when you'll apply damage and defense buffs through the inn is before the confession boss in the final inn. As far as those 3 maps go, map 1, 2 and 3, you will play without a single damage and defense upgrade. This is the only way how you'll always finish the chapter. I know, because I've finished 100 chapters so far on both Radiant and Infernal Torch. Now, what about provisions? The only provisions that we're gonna need are the Glimmer of Hope for the Flame, Laudanum for stress relief, and if there is healing available, you will buy healing. Try not to use healing at all. Try to conserve healing for the confession boss. No matter what type of healing it is, whether it's a trash kit or healing salve. Very useful items to have, maybe, for the mini bosses on maps 1, 2 and 3 would be smoke bombs, and you can buy those and keep them to actually blind the boss, so the boss of the map misses your heroes. That's how you play. For the monsters then, you wanna conserve traps and bombs, or better to say bombs that explode in AoE, that's gonna trigger all dodge and armor tokens in creatures then. And that's everything you need to know about provisions. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna check what items are good, what items you should avoid, and that would be that. After you're done with all of this, and in the order that I gave you, you go for the rest, off you go to the map. Simple as that. One small detail also here, where the picture of the Darkeset Dungeon is, you'll always want to check if there is a bounty hunter available. If bounty hunter is available, you can rush for the boss on the very first map. That's why bounty hunter is 4, after all, in this game. Now, how to know what items are good between combat items, in items, trinkets and everything basically that exists in the game. This is 100% unlocked all items in a game. Over here, this is everything that basically exists. To have more help about the Respite and about the in items, I would recommend you that you watch my guide for the Recollection. That's how the name of the guide is, the Recollection Guide. You just type Darkeset Dungeon 2 Recollection Guide, and every item that you see is explained and what it does and on what hero is the best when applied. For both in items, combat items, all trinkets, stagecoach items, everything that you can think about is in the Recollection Guide. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.